So this is my first GameCube mod. I've only modded N64s before. So I found this dusty ass one on eBay. They were saying it did not read games, so I YouTubed how to fix it. And I'm going to show you where to fix it. But I don't necessarily have a tool to determine whether or not if it's in the correct place, because it's just a screw inside. So yeah, I took a chance on it just to see if I could do it. So after that, I'm going to reshell it off of a shell I bought off of AliExpress, and I went with the transparent black. So, and I also got some LEDs as well. I'm gonna put a color changing one and then some LEDs in the controller ports. There are a lot of screws in the GameCube. I don't know why they did that, but I'm going to show you where to take them out. But it's a shitload, dude. It's very tedious, but you could also clean the console too. I did. I just don't show it, but I don't clean it very well. But I was just focusing on trying to get it to read, so then I'll go ahead and keep the GameCube and just reshell and do everything I wanted to do. So yeah, you could use a brush, just a standard like painting brush, just to clean off all of that dust and stuff you see on the fan and everything. You don't want to mess anything up and clean it very crazy, you know. So there's actually a ribbon cable when it comes to the controller port, and you just want to pry it upward. It comes out really easy. It's not like a flimsy ribbon cable. It's pretty strong, so you can't fuck that up. And underneath this thing, that's where we're going to find that screw for the eye. So you just take 6 of them out, and that's going to be it right there, flushed against that black thing. So you just want to turn it a little bit, just a hair, either to the left or right, and then test it out every single time. So it kind of sucks. It takes some time, but yeah, you just barely adjust it and then keep checking. And you don't have to put it back all together with the screws. You just pry it up and then adjust that screw again, and just keep testing it out till it works. And it was very frustrating at some points because it just did not want to work, and I just kept trying and trying and adjusting, and eventually it did work. So now I don't really like the standard orange LED the GameCubes use, so I plan on replacing that and using a color changing one instead. You just got to remove 2 screws right here and right here, and then it'll pull off the faceplate. But right here I was checking if the game worked, just to double check. Sonic is my shit. It was the first game I've ever owned, Sonic 2. They didn't give me this game. It looked like it came with the game when I first started the video. It looks like it was in there already, but it was mine. So Green Hill Zone, let's go, motherfucker, let's go! Yeah! Remember that color changing LED? This is it. It looks white, but it's not, I promise. So I desoldered it, took the old one out, and put that one in. I cut those legs, and this is just fast forwarded. So there's the blue, and then it was green, and so on, and blah blah blah. I thought this actually looked pretty dope. If there was just like a transparent like controller port side so you could see all the insides, I thought that'd be cool. This is the part I hate. You gotta take everything out, and you can't mess it up. I actually do mess it up on this video. Up there on the top left right there, that little copper piece, it was sticking up a bit and I didn't notice, so I'm screwing all that stuff in and you'll see it kind of bend up there. So I didn't find out till afterwards, so I had to take this shit all apart and do it again. So yeah, be careful you don't do stuff like that. Make sure it's all flush. Yeah, you see that right there? You could actually see it was crooked, so it's a little bit more on the left-hand side. It's sticking up, like it's kind of like going up. So here it is done, just the shell. and just the one LED, the power LED. So I thought it looks pretty good. I mean, they're kind of inexpensive. You're gonna pay around 35 to 40 for these. Some of them come with that jewel, some of them don't. But you get green. They're all transparent. They have transparent green, purple, and I went with the black, and they have this black, and also the clear, transparent, just white as well. All right, so let's test this bitch out. So these LEDs right here are for the controller ports. Here it is taken apart, and I already soldered it. I didn't show, but here's a little test, and you can see they're purple. They show up blue, but believe me, they're purple. I don't know why my camera doesn't display purple for some reason, but yeah. So there it is. Yeah, these LED mods are inexpensive. They're like 10 bucks for 50 or 8 bucks for 50, and the controller ports are the same. Like, I mean, not the same, but I paid for 5 of them for 8 bucks. So you just got to learn how to do it. It takes some time, but you get better at it.